Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. I am super, super excited to have you here and to be going through this journey with you. It has been a whirlwind of a journey over the last couple of weeks, or rather, it's probably only been a week. So yes, we are live on YouTube and we are live on TikTok. So hello, Talani, good to have you here, and also let me know who's joining in the chat on YouTube as well, and I will be chatting to you as I go along in this live video today. So we are going to look at how you can get started to sell a product or sell a service online. And I have been gathering information, just getting to know who is in the group a bit more as well. So we'll go into that. So if you haven't been well acquainted yet with Modern Letters Movement, the purpose and the whole thing that I'm trying to do here is to empower Africans, to empower young people, and just restore hope in you all, to know that there is more out there. You're not limited to your current circumstances. You're not currently, limited to just what you can see or what you've experienced that thus far. I'm realizing that my laptop is about to die on me. So I am just going to connect this and we'll get started. So let me know where you're joining in from in the chat. Let's interact. Just let me know who you are. Ooh, there we go. I'm connected. Let me know who you are in the chat. Now, by the way, if you're on TikTok and if you want to see me share my screen, unfortunately, I won't be able to do that on TikTok. Haven't quite figured that out yet. But I will be doing this on YouTube. So if you are part of the group on WhatsApp, I have put the YouTube link in there. So come over to YouTube and I will be demonstrating in person what to do. Apologies about that, but thank you for joining here anyway. Come over to YouTube and I will demonstrate in person. Now, a lot of people have been asking me has been saying different things, right? So I'll just pull up the chat here. We've had people in the beginner forum or in the beginner group, and we've been having a discussion about where they could potentially be start as well. What's your name on YouTube? It is Modern Letters to Africa on YouTube. It's also in the link on TikTok as well. So if you go in the bio, you can see in there. Unfortunately, I can't share on here, but it's also in the group, Lynette, if you are in the group as well. Brilliant. Okay. Hi, Sister Ngisiwe. Sorry, I pronounced that really, really badly. You have to forgive me. From South Africa, welcome. Glad to see you here. If you're joining on TikTok, welcome as well. So I've had a few questions in the group for the beginner. A lot of people asking about affiliate marketing and wanting to get remote roles. A lot of people wanting to sell products. So we'll go into step by step today. I'll actually take you through the process as if myself, I'm setting up an online store. So we'll go through it in that level of detail, right? And then we will look at, I know a lot of people were talking about services and stuff. I'll start with the other one. Okay, and then we had a lot of people just introduce themselves and stuff. So I'll see how far I can get with all of your questions. Some people also asked about what were they asking? They were asking me about bank as well. What bank do I use? That one is a bit of a tricky one. So we'll also look at talking about that as well. Okay, brilliant. So I want to just address remote working quickly. I'm not going to go into too much detail about remote working today. The reason being, there's a whole video already. If you're on YouTube, if you go to the last video, I talk a lot about remote working. I've shared a lot of links already. If you haven't received the link yet, please drop me a message. Let me know, whether in the chat, wherever you're joining in from, or in the WhatsApp group. And ask me the question, and I will basically share that information with you about remote working, where you can start applying for some jobs. But I'll quickly go into just breaking down, if you want your LinkedIn account to stand out, what you need to be doing. And I'm going to demonstrate using my own account so you can have a look from the perspective of somebody who's viewing on the outside. And then we will take it from there. Okay. So again, if you're joining in from TikTok, if you want to see me share my screen, please come over to YouTube. You can find this in the link in the bio, or you can also, let me actually see if I can share. Oh, I don't think I can, because it means I have to come off the video. So yeah, please do have a look in the bio, or have a look in the WhatsApp as well. I've put a link in there. Or you can have a look at Modern Letters to Africa on YouTube. You can find us there. Right, okay, I'm going to share my screen now. I'm going to do present. Oh, okay. I'm going to share a tab, share that. Okay. Hopefully you can see my screen there, and you can see my LinkedIn. And I'm not signed in, so I just wanted you to see that briefly, just in terms of what kind of somebody or a recruiter would see as soon as they come in. So you can see I've put my information there. You can see where I'm currently studying. You can see where I'm currently working. You can also see what I do and what I stand for, where I'm located. My account at the moment is opened for it's called like a creator account, so you can see how many people follow are followers, and also you can see how many people are my connections, but it doesn't show you all of them. It just says 500 plus, although there is more than that. So if I just go back here, so as you can see on the account itself, one thing that you want to do is where I have my title in terms of the role that I'm doing, or if you go on LinkedIn, if you just want to have a look, type in Ruvimbo L Makumbe and you'll be able to find me. I'll just put it in the chat, Ruvimbo L Makumbe. Okay, there we go. In LinkedIn. So if you want to find me, if you're on TikTok and you can't join on YouTube, and you want to have a look, do type that in. You see where it says Digital Labs Manager. You can put in there, I offer. So if you are offering a service, for example, you can say, I help businesses to scale up their marketing skills or something. I don't know. I'm just kind of making this up on the spot. I kind of don't really need to do that right now, just because I'm not necessarily offering a service, or rather I'm not using my LinkedIn for the purpose of offering a service. I just want to say, hey, this is what I'm currently doing, because I think that in itself is what I want to showcase in this particular time. But if you want to basically get a job, for example, so if you are a customer service specialist, you can say customer service specialist, and you can put in what your skills are in there, so people can see, as soon as they see your name, they see what you're about. And then you put your location as well in there. You want to then list where you have your experience. Now, I'm going to be really honest. Don't take like this, what I've done here. You see at the top half up until, so from um, Digital Labs to about Henkel, you see that I haven't really done what I'm supposed to. I know. But that's story for another day. But anyway, what I did before is good because I would have put a bit more information in there of what the role contained. So actually, because I'm not, I suppose because I'm not logged in, I can't actually see the details of the role. So you want to make sure when you're putting in the role where you worked. So for example, one of the things that's on my experience is marketing and social media specialist. So the name on YouTube is okay. So the name on YouTube is Modern Letters to Africa. Let me just pin that comment. So hopefully you can find me there. Okay. So when you go into LinkedIn and you're putting in your role or your experience somewhere where you've worked before, you want to make sure that you go to your job description and summarize what your job description says for that particular job that you did. Because what you're basically saying is, this is what I did in the role. Of course, it's more articulate because you're taking it directly from your job description. Now, this is a little secret now that I made up myself. I genuinely can't say I got this from anywhere, because I think one day I was just sat there and I was thinking, oh, I have to do a summary of what I did in the job. Where can I get that information? My job description. Cool. So do that. Go to your job description, take a summary of what your job description says, or of the role that you were doing before. Now, let's say you don't have access to your old job description for the role that you did. Have a search in Google and look at job descriptions for the role that you did, and just take some highlights, summarize some highlights. Don't just copy and paste, but summarize them or change the wording and put that in as a summary of what you are doing in your role. Now, once you've done that, you want to just put your experience in, put your education, where you're currently studying. If you've got any papers that you worked on, or if you've got any particular research that you've done or worked on, make sure that you put it on your LinkedIn as well, so that people can see that. If you've got your personal website as well, so if you're working in graphics and you've got an online portfolio, you can put that on there as well. And that's another thing as well. If you're trying to do work online, you can create what's called an online portfolio. And the way that you would do that, I will show you how to do that later on. But you can create an online portfolio. You can take the link. You don't always have to pay for a domain. You just have to sacrifice having the web host like name in your hyperlink for a season, until maybe you get to a point where you can afford to buy a domain, but you don't have to buy a domain straight away. And there are ways that you can do that, and then we'll talk about that in this session. So in terms of remote roles, please have a look at this, and then I'm just going to quickly see if I can share with you one platform that you can have a look at that I've been, or rather, actually, let's just use LinkedIn. So let me sign in, and I can show you I'll demonstrate how you get roles, or rather how you apply for remote roles or find remote roles using LinkedIn. Right, so I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, so I'm currently logged in. You can see my account here. and you can see the different things that I have access to. So I've got analytics because I've got creator mode that is switched on. And by the way, if you are currently on TikTok and you're wondering, oh, where can I see this? You can come over to YouTube. I've pinned the name of the YouTube in there, but you can also find a link to the YouTube in the bio as well. So do have a look at that. So in right here in YouTube, so if you're having a look at my profile now, you can see different people, obviously the different suggestions that LinkedIn will offer me of people that I could potentially connect with based on companies where I've worked. It's always good to connect with people in the companies that you've worked previously, or people that are connected to the people within your network. I really highly advise that so much. And so you can see my experience. So if I say show all 14 experiences, you can see all the different places where I've worked. I've put it all in there. And you can also see where I was when I was being good, when I was really about it. I would put a description of my description in there. And you can see it's really padded up, and it looks like it's a lot like, oh yeah, you did your thing. So I would advise, especially if you don't have that much experience in things you've done, you don't have that much of a long list, pad it up with this. You can see this is what I was doing, and when it didn't matter so much for me, I kind of became a bit complacent, which is not good, but you can see there. So that's one thing. And I just want you to then, I was talking to you before about if there's a particular company that you want to especially work at, you can say, okay, look, so if I go to Apple, actually, let's go to Spotify, because I know Spotify has got some remote roles. So if you go to Spotify, and then I'm already following Spotify, I always try to keep a lookout of things that are happening. So if there's particular companies that you want to work for, make sure that you're signing up to their newsletters. Make sure that you're always checking your emails to see what things that they're promoting. So you can go to their careers page and sign up for their newsletter to get alerts for when you need to, if there's roles that will be good for you to apply for. Okay, so I'm on the landing page for Spotify right now, and you've got all these different things. Fine. I want to go. I can go on jobs and have a look at the different jobs that they have. So I can see the different jobs they have, and I can also search in there. Maybe I want to say remote. So let's see what comes up. Actually, I can see it's not sharing, so ignore that. But it comes up with another page anyway. So I actually want to go on people. So as you can see here, I can see all the 14,840 employees that Spotify currently has. People that I may know. So it then suggests people that I could potentially know, because we've got similar connections already. So we're already connected. Like, I've already got a link in there. I've got a foot in. So when they see me reach out and slide in their DMs, they're going to look at me like, oh, okay, so you know this person. So you want to make sure you're networking and connecting with as many people as possible. Because the more you do that, the more opportunity, or the more chances more senior people are going to connect back with you on these platforms. So I would just go on connect, but I'll probably go on this guy's profile, senior editor, and I'm going to connect. Maybe let me message. Okay. Well, I don't have premium, so it's not going to allow me to do that. So connect, but add a note. So I can add a note, and then I would say, hi, love the work you're doing, blah, blah, blah. I'll type my message, and then I'll press send, so that when they get my request, they also see my message, and then we're connected. I'm not going to send this connection, but good work. Good work. Um, Brilliant. So that's one thing that you can really do with LinkedIn to find to connect with people and basically become more visible on all platforms. Now, last thing I'll show you actually on here, I'm realizing I'm actually ending up. There's a lot to share. So the last thing I'll share on this particular topic about remote roles, and then we'll move on to doing a product, and I'll show you how we can do start a product and sell it. Okay, so I want to go in search bar, and then I want to search remote roles. Right. You can start that way and see what people are posting. So have a look at what people are saying on there as well. But maybe you actually just want to go on the jobs themselves. So if you go jobs, you can then start to see this filter here that allows you to filter it a bit more. So maybe you want, I saw a lot of you are in accounting. So let's try now to find a remote accounting role or accounting roles that are currently being listed on LinkedIn that you can work from anywhere. So let's do that. So I want to work in accounting, accountant. So location, I'm going to change that. Okay, I'm going to change this first. So I want a remote role. And then I want to open up all filters. I want to see a role that's been done or listed in the last week. And I want that role to be mid to senior level, entry level, and exec level as well. I either want full-time, part-time, temporary, because maybe I'm okay doing a contract, and maybe I don't have experience. I want to do volunteering. Okay. So I'm going to leave location there. Okay. So show results. So I changed the location here to worldwide because I wanted it to give me more options. So okay, so we've got a few roles here. We've got text manager in-house. You've got a few roles here that, okay, let me just search this again because I want to see, can I work anywhere? Can I live anywhere? Maybe it's showing me that the place is in, the company is in the UK, but you can work from anywhere. Accounting worldwide. Okay. You can also search a certain alert as well, so that you can be alerted if there are any more roles with this particular search that you're looking for in LinkedIn. So payroll manager, financial accountant. Let's open that and see. It's got easy apply. Okay, you must know UK compliance. Interesting. Okay, so there we go. That's how you would look. You would obviously need to spend some time having a look a bit more on what's available and what you can make the most of. But that is basically what you would do if you're looking for remote roles. Am I a nun? Don't quite know how to answer that. Don't know what gives you that impression. Okay. So now you want to sell a product or a service online. What do you do? How do you even go about it? So the way that you would go about this is you would pretty much have to start with, what is your brand? What story do you want to tell when it comes to this whole journey of uh selling products online? So I'm going to use myself as a case study here to say I'm going to create some merch for Modern Letters movement. So one of the first things that I want to do is, obviously, I'm really clear on the vision. It's to inspire hope. It's all about Africa. It's all about the people, the young people, and equipping them with the skills that they need so that they can gain opportunities online wherever they are without having to relocate and actually really enjoy the fruits of their labor, right? So that's one thing that I know, like, this is what Modern Letters is all about. I've got the story nailed down. Now I actually want to create my product. So the platform that I'm going to use today is Smart Mockup. So I'm just going to log in here. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask, and I can be answering them as we go along. Whether you're joining in from YouTube or on TikTok, I will keep a lookout of your comments as well. I feel like I need commercial music here. Like, this is commercial music moment. Okay, so I'm logged into, right. I'm also going to open up Ideogram. Okay, so I am going to pretty much create maybe some phone cases, maybe something small as a product that I could potentially list and sell. And I'll demonstrate that. I'm going to be showing how I'm doing that screen step by step using YouTube. So if you are on YouTube, or if you're on TikTok and if you want to join on YouTube, please feel free to come over on that side. Link is in the bio as well. Or you can just search Modern Letters to Africa. Okay. So I've told you the story. I've told you the messaging. What platform am I going to use first? Now, the platform I'm going to use first is Ideogram. I want to use Ideogram to generate an artwork for me because why not? I don't want to create the artwork myself. I just want it to happen in seconds. So Ideogram is basically an AI generator, image generator that was launched this year and has been really, really popular. You can go in there and you can generate an image by literally a sentence. So I actually want you guys to create this with me. I want you to give me a prompt, anything. Think of anything that you would want to see on a t-shirt, or you would want to see on a phone case. Give me some words, throw some words in there, and then I can create a prompt out of it. So if you're joining in on YouTube or on TikTok, let me know in the comments what you want to see on a t-shirt, and then let's generate it together. Okay, I'm all logged in now. Let me see. I need to go back and share my screen. Okay, I don't see no unless you guys are typing. Are you guys typing? Or are you trying it out yourself? I hope it's because you're trying it out yourself. Do go over to ideogram. Let me just double check how it ends. Ideogram.ai. Ideogram.ai will generate anything for you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're joining on TikTok, please come over to YouTube if you want to see me sharing my screen. The link is in the bio on my TikTok profile, or you can see the message I've got pinned in here, which just says Modern Letters to Africa is the YouTube channel that you want to go on and view the live. An old blue Buick. Okay. Let's do that, Hazel. Thank you for saying what you want to see. Okay, let me present. Share my screen. Okay, here we are. An old blue Buick. Okay, so we're gonna do Lucky Style. Let's see what it suggests to us. So I'm currently typing right now. So Hazel has given me a prompt to put into ideogram. Come over to YouTube to have a look at that. And so I'm going to generate that. We've done a Lucky Style, so it's going to be a cinematic photo. So let's keep it that size. I think that size is good. Okay, so let's generate that. See what comes up. Woo! Okay. Let me see if there is a way that I can share my. Okay, let me see. How do I do this? Flip camera. So you can see here that there are different. So people have basically imagined all of this and created it. And also, first of all, who thought it would be a great idea to create? Oh, it's gone now. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Wow, this came out looking nice. Okay. This is looking nice. So we just generated this using AI. Like, this is pretty sick. Like, this is not an image that was taken. It is AI generated. How cool is that? Okay, I'm going to flip back my camera now. Wow. Okay, brilliant. So that was pretty cool. So this is kind of, I like this. I like this as well, but I'm going to use this one. And we can actually use this on a t-shirt, I reckon. So I'm going to download that. It's as easy as that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on Smart Mockups. And then I'm going to see what it looks like on a t-shirt. So, apparel, t-shirt. And I want this lady right here to model it for me. Go on, girl. Yeah. Oh, this thing needs to load faster. Otherwise, I just get weirder. Upload from... No, we didn't use. Okay, I want to upload image. Okay, so we want our Buick in. Let's see what comes. Oh, that is nice. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Right? Okay. Let me show you. Right. So we've just gone. Oh, I don't think if you're on YouTube, you can see this. So we've just gone from this to this. Okay. If you can load. So we AI generated this image and then now we placed it on a t-shirt. So it's literally as easy as that, right? Like in terms of creating the product itself, it's getting easier with AI coming in. And this sort of thing that I'm telling you is actually not as common. I think people know about AI, but are really not clear on what and how you can use it for. Of course, organizations at the moment are putting things in place to kind of regulate AI, but I would say jump on it as soon as you can, because that's going to be really cool for you to do. So I'm actually going to stop sharing my screen here so I can reshare with you to see what we did on the t-shirt here on YouTube. So if I go over, share my screen, let's share what we've got here on Smart Mockups. There you go, Hazel. There's your t-shirt. Okay, so this is how you would go about then creating your products and where you would start. So today I wanted to just simply cover where you would start, and then of course you do different things after that. I also wanted to, I suppose, if you're starting off, I'd say start there. Have a look at platforms like Canva. Have a look at platforms like Ideogram, for example. And I know that there are other AI tools, and I will definitely be sharing those AI tools in the WhatsApp group. So please, if you're not part of the WhatsApp group yet, please do go and join the WhatsApp group. The link is in the TikTok bio, and I will put the TikTok in the description on YouTube as well. So have a look at those platforms, create your product, and play with Smart Mockups. It has a free account, so you can go in and have a look at different things. For example, you can look at mocking up technology, so screen layers. I'm just going to leave that so you can see different things. So if you're designing an app, for example, or for example, if you are a what's the word, UX designer or UI designer, so user interface or user experience designer, if you're one of those, you can go on Smart Mockup and you can basically mock up your work, or you can create dummy products, because people have been asking, how do I go about starting to sell my services online? If you're a graphic designer or a designer of some sort, I need to know, if I am going to be your client, I need to know what type of work that you're capable to do. So use all these free platforms like Ideogram, like Canva, to create some mock-ups. Come into Smart Mockup as well, and then you can put in your work in here and use that as a way to showcase what it is that you do. What you can do with this, a lot of the times people think you always have to have a website. You can just have a presentation that shows your work, that shows some examples, and you can use that to reach out to clients and offer them work. You don't always have to wait for a job to be listed for you to apply for the job. If you're looking for clients for freelance work for your design, or if you're wanting to offer them a service, you can go to them, and you can find them where they are. You can offer them a service based on a need that they don't even know that they actually have yet. So, and they will have the budget for that. So make sure that you're really exploring these platforms that I've just shared with you today. Now, another thing I wanted to also show you is the fact that you can, of course, look at packaging as well. So if you wanted to make your branding more sophisticated and look at some packaging, you can also do that. If you're selling supplements, for example, you can also see how that looks as well. Home living, so if you can basically create anything that can be put on mugs, pillows, candles, and other stuff. So let's have a look at the other stuff that they have. So coasters as well. You can design coasters. You can design balloons. Party hats, party design stuff, roller banners, stickers, fridge stickers and stuff. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, so this is smart mockups. I've showed you ideogram. I've showed you smart mockups. I've showed you how to generate images. I've given you tips on what to do if you're getting started. Start thinking about your story. Start doing some mockups. And then in another one of the workshops, we'll look at actually listing the product online and then selling it, and we'll take it from there. But let's break it down. If you're somebody who's a bit more advanced, and you're thinking, okay, I already know how to do all of those things. I'm already well versed in that. I would say have a look again. Tip, for you is have a look at. Let me just go back to my screen. Have a look at what word am I looking for? I had the word, but the word has skipped me. The word has skipped me. Have a look at AI platforms and the different AI tools that have come out, because those AI tools are going to really help you advance you to the next level. So I would say if you're a bit more advanced, look into that as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spend 15 minutes just going into looking at some of the things that people said in the chat, so I can respond to that. And then if you've got any questions and you're here, welcome. Put your questions in the chat and then we'll go through that as well. Now, one thing I also remember from the questions actually was somebody was asking, how do I get paid if I'm in Zimbabwe? What do I do? How do I set things up? So now your local banks should actually now offer online banking, online services. So you could use that. I think a lot of companies can transfer money internationally as well. So I think you need to first speak to your local bank and see what it is that they offer. How do I join the WhatsApp? So if you can just go in the link in the bio. I've put it in there, and then I've also put in a QR code that you can screenshot. So you can screenshot the QR code, and then in WhatsApp, it gives you a tab that says scan image or add image, and then you can enter the group that way. There's someone who's also put it, so on the image itself, someone has put in some step-by-step instructions as well to help on how to access if you face any challenges. But also DM me if you want me to add you, and if you're having issues as well, just drop me a message. Would anyone like to ask any questions? My phone is just restarting again here. So I've answered the question about the banking. I would say first things first, speak to your bank and find out what international transfer opportunities do they offer. If they don't, have a look at some online banks, because now you have online banks. The only challenge is a lot of banks are not currently available in Zimbabwe. I understand the struggle, but maybe there is a way that you could do it, and I'll keep looking as well, and I can give you more information on that once I find out a bit more on my end. Okay, so I've got a group at the moment called beginners. So these are all beginners here who have been sharing they want to learn about affiliate marketing, right? So let's talk about that. Let's talk about affiliate marketing. So one of the ways that you can do affiliate marketing is recognize the brands that you want to affiliate market for. So a lot of businesses do offer affiliate marketing opportunities. I remember I used to do affiliate marketing with Boohoo, and they would invite me to some of their exclusive launches and stuff like that. But you can have a look at the individual brands themselves. Usually, they would have at the bottom of this, they would have oh, you're not a TikTok user. Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry, Lynette. I don't know if anyone is in the WhatsApp who would like to share the link with Lynette here in the chat. That would be really helpful. Thank you. I'm trying to think another way to edge you, Lynette. I'll keep thinking. I'll keep thinking. Okay, so usually these companies at the bottom, usually where they say contact, about us, and all that information, they will also have work with us, or they might have affiliate links. So have a look on that particular okay, I'm getting your number here, Lynette. Let me just make a note of that before I forget, or rather I'm just going to take a screenshot to make that quicker. Okay, so that's one way, going on to the actual company itself. And then you can also, they actually add the platforms as well that offer affiliate marketing. You can offer affiliate marketing as well as a means of marketing your product. So you can give links and reach out to influencers and stuff like that. So you can do that as well. Okay, so here are some, I'm going to tell you now about some affiliate programs that you can take a look at. So this is pretty recent. This information is pretty recent. So these affiliate programs are fairly recent as well. We're talking October 2023. So I'm gonna give you the top 5 here that you could have a look at. Amazon Associates. So Amazon Associates offers a commission of 1 to 10% depending on the product or category. And the cookie life for this is 24 hours. So it's one of the best online platforms if you're looking to buy if people are looking to buy something. Everybody's always buying something on Amazon. So do have a look at Amazon as an option for affiliate marketing, and they do offer a commission of 1% to 10% depending on the product as well. So you can join in. So they actually recently launched something called Amazon Influencer Program. So you can take a look at that and see if you can join that as well. Especially if, for example, you're content creating, or you're doing stuff on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, you can use that and be part of that affiliate program. And they have an influencer program here. eBay. eBay has not gone away. I think there's this misconception like eBay was going to go away. eBay, is like done. There's nothing is going to come out of eBay, but eBay is still very much alive. So do have a look at the eBay Partner Network. They offer, what they're offering is not really as good as compared in comparison. So they offer 1 to 4%, depending again on the category, with the cookie life of 24 hours. They have a lot of listings here as well. So do have a look on here. They the high ticket items you can promote fall under parts and accessories or fashion. So if you want to affiliate market on the eBay network, partner network, they're offering a commission of 1% to 4%, and they're also offering high ticket in the high ticket items, which are parts, accessories, and fashion. That was a mouthful. Right. Okay. So now, Rakuten advertising also, depending on the merchant, they offer different options there. So they have around 1,000 merchants. So you can go and have a look and connect to their affiliate link or their affiliate program. So have a look at that. Partner stack, so you can have, this is what I'm talking about, depends on the merchant, but averages is 25% recurring, so you can go and promote their products. And lastly, CJ affiliate. So have a look at CJ affiliate. Again, depending on the merchant, you can get up to 7.6% of the market share, or rather it's holding 7.6 of the market share. So you can get something out of that, of the market share that they're getting. Okay, brilliant. So those are the top 5 I want to share with you, affiliate programs that you can take a look at. It's always great to do something like this when you already got an audience online. So if you are thinking about affiliate marketing, you want to make sure that you're building an audience online. That could be via TikTok, that could be via Instagram, that could even be via WhatsApp. So could you be offering, and even your own website as well, so could you be offering something that people want, that is going to be of good use to them, that they're actually going to purchase? So I'm just thinking about Christmas, right? So you could think, actually, I want to go on Amazon and I want to affiliate, what are they called? Like, maybe, okay, let's just go with Christmas trees. Artificial Christmas trees. You know that's going to be selling like hotcakes during the November, December period. So you might want to do affiliate link for that particular product. So really be considered, and be thinking about the times and the seasons that we're in relation to, Christmas. I know that Valentine will also be just around the corner as well. So think about that. Think about Easter just soon after that. So if you really want to maximize, think about things that people are buying all the time. Think about products that never go out of style. People are always buying. I know here in the UK, let's say, for example, if I wanted to affiliate markets from here, I know we're going into the winter season. So I know that everyone is going to be buying a hot water bottle, an electric blanket. So I could potentially do affiliate in that, which then takes me to the last thing and the last point I want to make today. For those that have been doing things online or been trying to sell online, think about it in the sense that if you want to sell something online, I just spoke about the electric blankets, hot water bottles. That's something that's going to be really popular during winter. So could you be drop shipping that? Could you find somewhere where they're selling a new type of hot water bottle? And could you then say, you know what? I know with drop shipping, I don't need to have the physical product with me. So I can set up an online store. You might need to spend, a few dollars, pounds here and there to set up like an account, or you can even just do it for free using TikTok Shop. You can set yourself up on TikTok Shop, and be selling products online or through drop shipping as well. You could also do that using Facebook Shop as well. You can sell through there. You can sell through Instagram as well. So look at all the different opportunities where you can sell and think, what new products could you introduce in line with the season that you're currently in? Because a lot more people will be looking for hot water bottles because it's cold. See? There we go. Okay. This has been fun. I have been talking a lot. I also did a webinar this afternoon today. So I feel like I have been talking a lot. Thank you so much for joining me today and tuning in. I look forward to hearing what part of this session you engaged with, what part of it was useful for you. And yeah, I look forward to just engaging with you more and seeing what you start creating as a result of what you're learning here. As we do more of these sessions, please tune in where you can, or you can go back and rewatch what we've just spoken about. If there's something that you've missed, you can always rewatch this on YouTube. I will try and find an easier way to make everything more accessible so that you can all have access to it all much easier and much quicker. But I do appreciate that you're still here anyway, and you're still connecting and tuning in. We've been here for an hour, and I am so glad that you have been able to join me, and look forward to connecting with you in other videos as well. Bye for now. See you. Bye.